Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on my first impressions of fragrances from the brand called Argos. They are some niche fragrances. I've never tried them before, and stay tuned until the end because there will be a giveaway with this whole discovery process. So I'll let you know at the very end what that's all about. These fragrances were sent to me and I got a full bottle of Triumph of Bacchus that I'm gonna wait until all the samples are sampled. And I got a whole bunch of samples. So yeah, let's discover them. Let's do our first impressions and let's get right into it. So the first one I'm gonna smell is Pour Homme. This one is very fresh. There's definitely lavender. This does smell more or less like, I don't want to say typical, but more of a familiar scent profile to me. I guess it's like it smells a little bit like a fougere. Like it definitely has lavender, a little bit citrusy, a little bit woody, very nice, like a really great men's fragrance, great for every day. So far I'm liking what I'm smelling. So yeah, the Pour Homme, not something that I would personally wear, but definitely something that I would want to smell on a guy as like a casual daytime scent. Okay, the next one is Pour Femme, so Pour Moi. Let's see how I like it. This smells kind of marshmallowy, like a sweet vanilla, marshmallowy, powdery, like a marshmallow dust almost. You know what? I just recently smelled REM by Ariana Grande. This is somewhat similar. Like they're not the same fragrance, but it's a similar idea. Like it made me think of that right away. As soon as I smelled it, it made me think of REM. Maybe just in the opening, maybe just that powdery vanilla. It's very pretty, very soft, definitely something I would wear, and I'm gonna have to try it out and see how it wears on my skin. And I can't comment on longevity of any of these because I haven't worn them. I'm really just kind of giving them a sniff. The next one is Bacio Immortale. All of these have a beautiful story behind them, and there's a description in the card, which is really nice. I'm not gonna go and read all of them. If you guys get a sample set or if you guys want to check it out online, they all have a really nice story and concept behind all of them, which I can really appreciate from like an artistic perspective. This one I pick up like a sweet raspberry note right away. But leather, very leather, but sweet leather. It's unusual. I kind of want to say it reminds me of Tuscan leather, but they're not similar. They're not really similar, no. It's just a combination of, I guess, raspberry and leather. I have to sit with this one for a while. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. This one I don't think I would wear myself. I could see it as maybe something that a guy could wear on an evening out. The leather is strong, really strong. It's a little bit smoky as well. I think maybe that smokiness is putting me off, but I like the initial raspberry note. As soon as I smelled the smokiness and that leather in there, combined with the raspberry, honestly, that one's not doing it for me for the moment. Let's move on to Brivido della Caccia. This one is Thrill of the Chase. We're translating it. It translates it for you. I'm trying not to look at the notes of these that are inside the card, but I do have a vague idea of what to expect from all of them. This one's like it's almost like a citrusy, but also leather. Herbaceous, a little bit like woody, piney, like green, almost like a green leather. Very interesting. I have never smelled anything like this before. I prefer this over the previous one with the raspberry. I definitely prefer this take on leather. It's like, it's almost a little bit bitter and peppery at the same time. With the leather's not like that strong. Honestly, the leather is more subdued and it's more that like green, herbaceous, peppery woodiness. Really cool. Now let's get on to the full bottle, which is the Triumph of Bacchus. Ooh, fancy box. This is such a beautiful presentation, I have to say. The bottle looks pretty heavy, and actually is really heavy. It's a really heavy bottle. I love this plaque, this like gold and silver plaque. This fragrance was one that the perfumer / owner of this fragrance house worked on really hard, and it was a challenge to perfect, and finally he did. And so it's called Triumph of Bacchus, and Bacchus, as far as I know, is the god of wine and good times. So let's see. I'm inclined to think that this is a going out fragrance and a party boy fragrance. It's like, I'm getting the spicy sweetness, and I can already tell this projects like crazy. I'm kind of smelling leather in here as well, but I don't know if there's leather in here. For sure there's tobacco. Saffron, I'm getting 100% saffron. The saffron note is actually really strong in this, and it's beautiful, and it's sweet. And I dropped the paper. And something boozy, like a sweet boozy, like brandy or rum or whiskey, or like some like sweet alcohol. It makes me think of those wine cigars. You know those little wine cigars? I like to enjoy one occasionally. They're like the little mini cigars that are like wine flavor, or there's a rum flavor one. Like that kind of makes me think of that. But sweet, very sweet. A little bit spicy. Like the spiciness isn't spicy like peppery, it's more spicy like saffron, like aromatic spicy, and it's actually really beautiful. I can totally see this being like a going out fragrance for a guy, maybe like a clubbing or a fancy event fragrance, social gathering, like where you show up looking really dapper. This would be perfect, and it's actually such a different scent. It's really hard for me to pinpoint what it reminds me of. It's not like other tobacco fragrances that I've smelled. Really interesting. Really, really cool. I actually really like this. I don't know that I could pull this off myself, but this is a gorgeous men's fragrance, and I'm gonna try wearing the Pour Femme and see how that wears on me. I know they recently released a 30 ml set, so that's a great way to discover the brand, because they are on the pricey side, they are niche, and they're really well crafted. And I'm so happy that I got to discover all of these. And now, lucky 2 of you will get to discover them because I got 2 extra sample sets that they sent me, and I would like to share these with you guys. So this is gonna be open to Canada and US. Please comment down below and let me know which of these fragrances sounds the most interesting to you. So just comment down below with the name of the fragrance if you want to be a part of this contest. Comment down below with the name of the fragrance that sounds the most appealing to you, and I will randomly pick 2 winners in a week's time, and I will announce them in my next video and on Instagram as well. I'm really excited for you guys to try this house. They're actually really well crafted, albeit more masculine leaning and not really something for me to wear, but all of them like incredibly sexy for guys. And they seem to have great options for daytime and evening as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to leave your comment to enter the giveaway. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!